Buying a domain is the first step to formalize your presence in the digital world. The first thing you need to do is to decide on the domain name. This is a factor that determines your brand's online identity, first impression, and even its place in search engine rankings. Once you've decided on your ideal domain name, you need to know how to register it. In this video, I'll walk you through the process of domain registration on Namecheap step by step, so even if you don't know anything about it, you'll be able to get a domain name by following this information. After deciding on the name, we need to search the site to see if our domain is available. The name we decide on needs to be free and available. For example, I write such an address and click on the search button. When I write this address, it first shows me whether the .com extension domain is free or not. For example, let's write google.com, and as you can see, if the domain is taken, such a notification is passed that the domain has been taken. But sometimes they may be coming to you with different offers. This domain is not in use, but it means that if you pay this much money, you can buy this domain. If this is not suitable for you, they give you other suggestions. Travel.org, .bot, .net. You can buy these. You can also access their prices on the right side. Prices also vary according to the domain extension. Here I see that the .net extension is empty and it costs about $12. You need to click the Add button to buy any domain. I will buy this. When you click this button, it will be added to your cart. See, it says here that I have a domain in my cart, and you can see the amount you have to pay to get the domain. I'm going to click directly on the checkout button, and when we click on this button, we're going to see some options. Right now, we need to make a payment of $12. This is an annual recurring payment, and if the auto-renew option is active here, it means that it will be renewed every year. When you turn it off, it means that it will not automatically renew every year, but you will have to renew it manually. How many years do you want to buy a domain? By default, as I just said, this is the price of a domain for 1 year. If you make it 2 years, the price will change to double. I'll take 1 year. Here, you'll see the domain privacy option. The domain privacy service hides the domain owner's personal information and shows the domain registrar's information instead. In the example in this video, Namecheap would show GoDaddy's information if we bought a domain through GoDaddy. What does this do? The domain owner's private information is not shared publicly on the internet, and you can do it for free. I'm leaving this one open, and since we're going to buy a domain, we don't need to go through all the other ones, so I just go down the page and click Confirm Order. Our price is still $12, so we don't have any unexpected additions, and then I go down to the payment details and click Pay Now, and we're done. We've placed our order, and in a few minutes, when we go to this page, it shows us that the domain has been registered through Namecheap. So now we have a domain. Buying a domain is one of the first steps in starting a website, but there are a few other components. We need to build a website. You also need a hosting service where you can host the pages of your site. If you're going to build WordPress, for example, you'll need a place where you can upload the WordPress files and it's always connected to the internet. After purchasing the hosting service, we associate the domain and hosting through DNS settings, and then we ensure the security of our website by installing an SSL certificate. This is how it works. In this video, I showed you how to buy a domain name on Namecheap. You can get more detailed information about the process by following other videos on the channel. I hope it was useful. See you in the next video.